Well, we founded No Autism in April of 2013 after our son was diagnosed with autism. The moment that he was diagnosed with autism is probably the most devastated moments in our life.
My son Luke is 20. It's amazing to think about it. And when Luke was diagnosed, there weren't organizations like No Autism. There weren't groups where they recognized getting testing and diagnosis for children was the most important thing to make a difference in the life of a child with an autism spectrum disorder.
Honestly, it's a mental health pandemic. And I always say, know autism, K-N-O-W, to know autism and understand it, but hopefully one day it'll be N-O and there will be no autism.
If we don't raise enough money to give these parents the money that they need for therapy, then these children do not have a chance. And that's what gets to me. So I just feel like I have to do my part.
All the money we raise goes directly to the children, either in the form of direct grants, ABA therapy, we do some equine therapy, all different kinds of things that they need. And we fund the River program, which is Theater Under the Stars, and the Houston Ballet has a specific program just for kids on the spectrum to help them learn how to move and express themselves in different ways.
We had children perform that we had sponsored through the River, and the dad was beaming. And he said to me, I never thought my daughter could do this. I never thought she would have this opportunity. Thank you for making this possible for her. What more do you need to keep working to make a difference?
Autism doesn't just affect the child. It affects the family, it affects the community. So when you help a child, you help the parent. And ultimately, it is the strength that you provide in that parent that allowed them to continue on with this journey.
Oh, they're writing letters. Reading the letters to start with. Reading the letters, that'll make you cry. That's when you want to give more money.
Is that kids on the spectrum are of all abilities and they see things differently. It's not that they don't understand or that they don't comprehend something. They see it from a completely different perspective than we see it, but they get it.
Early testing and diagnosis and therapy, but then recognizes that these beautiful children grow into awesome adults, and we need to be able to partner with organizations that can help with work and providing that value that each of us strives to have in our lives as we get older.
When I see what we've been able to do and when we see these children who've received the proper treatment and the proper therapy actually make amazing advancements, there's just no words for it. It's absolutely amazing.
We recently started a program with HISD in their special needs classrooms, and that's just a way for us to reach so many more children than we can with just individual grants. I'd like us to see expand into other schools, more than just HISD, into Katy and Fort Bend, and continue to grow our movement programs with the River and with the Houston Ballet.
These special needs children are amazing, and they're fabulous, but they're a handful, and the parents have so much to deal with. They've got to have the money, the wherewithal to get the therapy for these children so that they have a chance in life.
After every year we looked at it, we're always really proud of what we can accomplish as a team, as a community. But what we looked at also is that, God, there's so much more that we needed to do. There's always so much more that we needed to do. So as much as I'm very proud of what we accomplished, the millions of dollars that we raised, the number of programs that we created, and also the partnership that we have with communities, and to be able to bring our community together to celebrate this group of children, there is so much more that we needed to do. And there's so much more that we can do if we come together.